against the Dover Green Wave. My name is Tom Lazat. I'm here with Joe McGrail and Keith Lavalier. And we want to thank David and crew at GTV for making this broadcast possible. Your support always appreciated. So we have a Friday night under the lights game here, not American football, but European football. And we are enjoying the lit up new turf field of the Goffstown Grizzlies. We have some fog coming in as the air cools. It was a warm day today. And now with a little bit of a light show, we're getting a very Octoberish Halloween type effect. It's not Friday the 13th. That's next week. So the Grizzlies come into tonight's game. This is the second game of this week. They tied their earlier game this week by a score of 2-2 against Nashua North, the Titans. So the Grizzlies' record currently stands at 5-5-1. So that was the Grizzlies' first tie of the season. It seemed like a winnable game, but the Grizzlies sure have been on the tough end of a few close games this year. So meanwhile, the Green Wave of Dover entered today's contest with a record of 2-8-1. They've scored 17 goals so far this season while conceding 37. This compares to the Grizzlies having scored 38 goals so far and conceding 16. We expect a tough battle today. Dover needs more points in order to keep their playoff chances alive, and the Grizzlies desperately want more points to solidify a playoff spot for them, especially as they go into a tough final stretch here, Joe, with matches against Portsmouth and Timberlane coming up next. All right, so there's the opening whistle. Dover gets possession, and Goffstown quickly trying to turn it into the attacking zone, which they do, and there's a quick strike by Cat on a feed from L. It's going to go wide left. So there's a shot within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, giving a little bit of an introduction there, that this week's games are Monday, Friday, when normally during the season they've been doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, so a little bit more of a spread between the games this week, a little bit more time off, time for training. I know that they had one late practice, and then the normal practices on the other ones. So
some good passing here, Joe, sending it back and sending it right back in, and there's a burner on the ground. It goes
off
off the near post. So that was blasted. And I think that was blasted by
I think it was McKenna, I believe.
McKenna or Autumn. I want to say McKenna. It happened very quickly.
Yeah, Autumn was far on the right. She ended up getting the rebound and crossing it across.
Yeah. So here we go. Adri sending it across the middle of the field here. Ari trying to collect that. So it's only been a minute and a half, but Goffstown has had a couple of chances. So good job by Autumn to come back here and pressure. So we're going to send that forward. Brooke sees Ari in the middle with some real estate around her. And Ari trying to feed it up diagonal. Oh, and there's an errant pass, but Dover doesn't have a lot of numbers up. Dover in their white jerseys with green letters and numbers, their away kit. Goffstown in their home maroon uniforms. And there's a through ball, and we are on sides here. So Elle's got a big touch there.
Big long touch and another long touch.
She can't quite get it around the goalie.
Goalie's trying to recover.
She's going to be able to cross that.
Gets it over McKenna's head.
McKenna leaped, and we were just talking as we watched him in the lineup. McKenna, I believe, is the tallest player for the Grizzlies. So if she wasn't able to connect on that, no one else would have. So great opportunity there. Opportunities right out of the gate. So again, Dover's record, shows they're a bit of a program, probably in transition. They have a new coach, but they tied a team that we lost to in terms of common opponents. So
McKenna's going to get a chance to cross it in.
Good left foot cross, but it's going to go out of bounds. So yeah, we were talking about this before, Keith, yourself, and myself, Joe, about this year. There's no undefeated team at this point in the season, and certainly there's stronger teams and weaker teams, but there's been some matches where you know, the supposed or presumed weaker team has come away with points. So it's almost like anything can happen during some of these matches this season.
Yeah, some of the top teams have been scored against, which last year we weren't seeing all that much. And we're seeing that this year. So there's
good run up by Brooke to keep that up, but we're not able to keep possession, although we will. There we go. I love seeing the defense, the back line, come up and really try to pen that in, Joe.
great ball to Autumn.
Yep.
See if she can catch it and keep it.
Looks like she'll be able to. She's going to take a nice turn on this, get square on it. She's going to try to get past the defender, and defender's going to, oh, I thought that was going to be a corner. Somehow she kept that right in. So it looks like we're in that, again, I call it 3-5-2. I know that's simplifying the formation. But we seem to be in that, and it does generate more chances. And so far, that seems to be the case. Yeah, there aren't many games where you see Brooke from a center back position throwing it this close to the field. Oh, and there's a kick into the box. A little crazy ball here, Joe. No, almost.
Well, Autumn's going to take it.
Yep. And that's going to go high and wide, not even through the upright. So not one goal or 3 points for
A
that
lot of pressure right here at the beginning, first 5 minutes. Goffstown coming in, taking shots, being inside the 18. It's good to see.
Oh, Dover, that was going out of bounds. And we were playing aggressively, so that actually results in a Dover throw-in. But Cat gets that down. And Goffstown looking like they've got some pep in their step tonight. There's a good through ball. Yep, the defender read it, though. Oh, but the defender left it for Cat. Cat's going to be able to turn on that.
It and able to cross it.
Oh!
McKenna's there getting pushed down a little bit.
Knocked down in the box a little bit. A little bit of an off-balance shot, so that might have helped cause her tumble there. So I think we've seen during the season that at times Goffstown's capable of upping their level of play with any team so far. And sometimes their pace of play might match the other team if it gets slower as well. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Not right now. They're using the extra time that they're getting.
Oh,
Autumn with a step and almost the shot. Yeah,
there's no time for chit-chat, Joe. There's too much action here.
Yes. They're clogging the lanes on the errant passes.
Oh, Ari gets dispossessed there.
See
Dover
if they can
trying to make a run
up
here.
For long touches, so they're getting in on long touches too. So it's good to see.
Yep. So Ava got in the way there. Now Bridget's going to come back with it.
A long touch from Bridget.
Yep. That happens about midfield. We see that a lot.
Yeah.
Bridget's so fast she gets ahead of steam, and the ball gets out in front. Oh, another attempt here. The outside back here has done a good job not allowing that to connect so far the couple of times we've tried it. But boy, a lot of good time in our in their defensive third, our attacking third. Good step by Ari.
Ari, so she should keep it.
Yep. Ooh, contested passes here, but we are making them pretty quickly and finding feet. That ball's going to get a little too far. The goalie kicked it out. She's out of it. If we can only get that. She was so far off her line. She's on top of the penalty area there.
She could have hesitated. It wasn't going in there with a full head of steam for sure.
So we're only 7 or 8 minutes into the game here. And we've had lots of action.
Lots of action, lots of opportunities. Goffstown's going to start seizing some of these moments to capitalize on it.
I agree. And there's a good poke forward to Ari. Ari's going to cut it over.
Touch.
Yeah.
Can't go through.
Can't get through everybody. Again, Dover's got some skilled players. They lost 5 seniors, I believe.
Good stop by Adri.
Yep. Who are some of their better players. That's going to stay
Cat's
in
able
bounds.
to keep that in.
Yeah. So I think Dover lost a majority of their top skilled players, but like I said, that every team in D1 has skill. And despite all the action and the pressure, the score is 0-0. right, so here comes a throw in by Adri, and we just had a request. I guess there's some spectators in the stands that are light sensitive, so there will be no flashing of the lights tonight, even if we do score, out of respect. And that ball is going to get through, but moonshotted forward by Bridget.
That's the deepest that Dover's gotten into Goffstown's territory there.
Right. And
Autumn with an
good touch.
opportunity
Yeah,
here.
Autumn.
She tried to sneak it through to L.
She did, yeah. I was wondering, is she going to try a chip over the goalie or thread it over to L? So again, so Brooke's streak of hitting the turf is intact for this season.
Never lets us down.
No. If I have my dad hat on, I hold my breath every time she throws her body at an attacker. So here we go. Speaking of which, we get that poked out nicely. And there's a good through ball. Yeah.
A little more up the line.
Ari's
Ari with a good battle. She's got Cat wide open. Oh, she's going to turn and go the other direction. Oh, right down the middle.
There's a great through ball. Elle trying to get it over to her left foot. She's going to get it tackled away. Now, she took a shot with the right foot. Good idea, but it was blocked. Dover just trying to clear it out of their defensive third here.
All their attempts to clear have been straight up through the middle instead of hard sideline. Good feed by Cat.
Oh, and there it is. McKenna's going to get a touch on it, and it's going to go right.
It's going to just
I
goes
think the
wide.
goalie touched it.
Yes, it's going to be a corner kick.
Great job. Great save. That was clearly going to be in the far corner. So the first corner of the game for either team, Kat's going to take it. She's going to put her arm in the air, I imagine. There it goes. Here comes a cross.
Great
it's
ball.
Be right in the middle of the box.
Right in the center of the net.
Defender headed it away nicely. That was a dangerous volley. Goffstown really trying to contain right now and keep this pinched in. And they won't for the moment. So we have our first substitute of the game. It'd be for the Green Wave. And when play resumes, it'll be a Dover throw-in, and here it comes.
Brooke keeping it in, keeping it alive.
Yep. Here we go. L's got it. Get some options.
Switch it.
Yeah, good turn there by
Ava.
Yeah.
See if she can.
She's going to probably send us back to Adri. Yeah, so we can play some keep away here, some easy passing. Oh, got through. Here we go.
Through, right to Avery.
Avery's going to send that through.
Avery's got L on sides.
And L's going to bury that. Great
job.
Setup. Great pass and great finish. So that is the new formation working very well for the Goffstown Grizzlies. And there it is.
That was Avery to L.
Avery to L, yep. So Avery with the nice assist, L with the great finish. And we are no longer scoreless in this game. 1-0. We have the coach
out in the
way
middle of the field.
on the field here.
You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. Instructing a player. I thought maybe he was checking on his outside back there.
Usually bring the player to the sideline
to
talk to them.
Yeah. So no longer scoreless game here at Goffstown High. The Grizzlies are ahead by a score of 1-0. That score came at about the 28.5 minute mark.
Yep.
So Goffstown finding feet here, making some nice connecting passes. Oh, and that was looking for Kat, but Ari.
Thought Ari was going to be able to keep it.
Ari not
She's
to
still
give
working
up
on
here.
it, though.
Yep, L coming back too. Good pressure by Goffstown.
Good pressure by Ari. She was able to get that ball finally to squeak away from one of the Dover players.
Avery able to maintain it. Finds Ava. Ava's going to swing that over to Ari, and Ari's going to find the
Through
seam.
ball,
And
see
Kat's
if
going
Kat
to
can
get
keep
there.
it. Yep, she's going to be able to.
Kat needs some
Long touch.
Good touch, but but almost able to get around defender, and that's going to be a throw-in. So that's going to be headed out of bounds, and Dover will get it, but deep in their defensive end here. So Ari finding Adri. Adri's got some options. She's going to try to send that wide. That's going to be kicked up, but not out. Dover's has a chance to keep it in. They do. Nicely done. Oh, and a nice flick forward.
Yeah. Dover, but Bridget's
Bridget
there to intercept.
Yep. So Dover's going to throw this in here and see what their intent of attack is going to be. I guess we'll have to wait a moment.
Yep.
Gaston recovers. Oh, there's a handball right in front of the ref, but it's not a game, Joe, if we don't say handballs aren't a popular call.
Yep. The play after that handball
Yeah.
went almost to the top of the 18 in that direction. So
Good,
you'd think they
good
were
use
gonna
of her
whistle.
shoulder there by Autumn to keep that going forward. And there's a nice
great
flick
breakaway
forward.
from
Oh,
McKenna.
and it's off McKenna's shoulder, but still we've got momentum and we've got the ball going forward here.
She broke right at the perfect
I think we're going to see
time.
a shot here with her left foot. We do, but it's going to go wide. So that was great. That flick by Autumn kept that forward, and it's funny to see that shoulder-to-shoulder play. You don't see that very often. So we have I think our first goal kick for either team.
No, we've seen one or two.
Have we?
Yep.
What game am I watching? Short-term memory. It's Friday night. It's been a long week. But a beautiful night. Oh, big touch there.
Another big touch.
Yeah.
Not able to keep that. Good speed and good run for Dover, but too heavy a touch to be able to maintain.
Yep. That's going to get tackled away most every time. So another substitute for the Green Wave. Kind of fighting for possession here. Both teams batting it around a little bit. Oh, and there's a trip, but it was not
that's
on
high
the
and
other
dangerous.
team. Oh, that
Oh,
was. Yeah, that could have been trouble. Shannon saw it the whole way and didn't jump, so it made me feel better, but it was a little closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, first shot on goal, as Keith says. Came at the 24-plus minute mark. I think we're going to see another shot here quickly. If we don't, there we go.
Yeah, the first shot probably came a solid 30 yards out from the goal.
So there's the shot into the box. Bridget able to poke that away. Good thing. So this is going to come over to Kat. Kat's going to bring it down. She's got almost had 3 white jerseys around her. She's going to send it back to reset here with Adri. Adri's going to send that over to Bridget. We're going to build it out of the back here. It's going to be a big send forward to Elle. Elle's going to be able to get it down.
She's got Kat.
Yep.
Kat's not able to catch up to
just
it.
a shoelace ahead of her. Bridget's going to flick that down to Ari. Ari gets it over to Ava. Ava,
that's going to go
great
through.
ball
Autumn and
through,
McKenna
and here
got plenty
we
of
go.
room.
We've got a lot of maroon jerseys.
Oh, the goalie's
way out. Oh, and she saved an attempt. This goalie has shown some good saves and some. Yeah, she is leaving it out on the field here for sure. So, all right. So here, the play's resuming here in the midfield. All right, looking to reset. Nice easy pass over, and the give and go is going to be a little too far ahead of Autumn there. So Dover's going to throw it in right at midfield. All right, so here comes the Grizzlies again. Ari's going to send that forward.
Just misses out.
Good job by the center back to stop that ball's forward momentum.
Goffstown able to still find feet here.
Absolutely. All right, we are looking at a mass substitution here. 5 players, 3 for Goffstown.
Got Cat, Autumn,
2 for the
and
Dover
McKenna
Green
coming off.
Wave.
With Ayla, Grace, and Rose coming in.
All right, we are almost at the halfway mark of the first half. Oh, here's a ball bouncing into our box. We haven't seen a lot of that, Joe. Stepped on by Brooke, and Bridget's going to pick up the leftovers here and get that forward nicely. Grace sending it forward, trying to find Elle in that diagonal seam. Good job by Rose here to come back and stop that forward momentum. So here's a flick forward, and again, we're not seeing a super organized attack mode from Dover just yet. Oh,
great
that's
ball.
a great through ball.
Ayla's going to make it.
There. Oh, she just couldn't get that last touch, just didn't get it, but her speed gets it back, and she's going to send this back.
She had a weak touch, and then she went back for it and almost got it for the second time.
Yeah, almost. She would have been up. Oh, and there. Oh, good step by Brooke there. That pass was about to be intercepted. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, that looked like it was off number 7 for the Green Wave. Throw that into Avery. He's going to send it back. It's going to get sent forward, and Dover's waiting on it. Oh, and they found a nice seam there with the pass. Yeah. And here comes a shot. Oh, that could have taken a tricky bounce.
Yeah.
Yep. Where that landed in front of Shannon, that was not a gimme.
She certainly had her sights on it and got a great look on it, but you never know, right?
Right. Yep.
How the ball's spinning, and
it's like playing center field.
Yep.
Your first step, you always want to be backwards.
Correct.
But when you're playing goal and you're on your line, you might not have a lot of room to go backwards. Ball's going to get sent forward, and the goal. And speaking of goalies, oh, she's going to play this out of the box. There we go. Ayla blocks that.
See if Ayla can get a touch on it.
She can. Oh,
can.
The defender clears it away. Boy, this goalie is not afraid to come out and play the field.
Certainly makes it exciting.
Very aggressive. Yeah. Yep. Boy, that was close. We've seen Ayla make that block so many times this year, just with her speed, getting in front of it.
You got Grace in the corner taking the.
Yep. So Grace with her arm in the air, she's going to send this forward. Oh, that's a dangerous volley. It's right in front. Oh, good flick with the outside of the foot by the defender to get that forward. That ball's going to go out of bounds.
A couple of great services from our corner kicks.
There have been, yeah. And the defenders have.
They've done a good job getting it out.
Have gotten the first touch on them. Nice flick by Ayla over to Grace. Grace going to swing this wide. Ava sees Avery. And Avery's going to send that in. And, boy, that's the first time we've seen a rebound like that. I wasn't expecting that. Ayla trying to catch up with it, but goalie getting the first. Oh, and there's a short punt.
A lot of fog in the air, but I think it's raining a tiny bit right now.
Brooks sends that up to Avery. Elle battling for possession here. Dover's going to come away with it, but Ava D's going to get a nice touch on it. Yeah. And good
ball to Ayla.
Ball. Yep.
Ayla's looking to make a turn here. Cross it.
Yeah, she's going to send this back to Grace. Nope, it's going to get kicked out. So good.
Another big
More
switch for Goffstown. We got
substitutions here.
Adri,
Yeah.
Avery, and Brooke coming off. With Mia, Alyssa, and Cheyenne coming
Yep.
on.
So we're at the 17-minute mark exactly in the first half. So Ava's going to look for Ari in the middle. Ari's
Ari,
going to
long
take that
touch.
across. Yep.
Speed keeps up with it, though.
Dover looking to send it downfield, but they had, I think, all their players behind the ball. So
Yeah.
they've got to
Cover some real estate to get on the
They do.
offensive side.
yeah, for sure. But they have moved
They're
forward.
there,
here.
though. They're in position.
Yep. It's a quick throw in here
Missed
for
it on a
the
throw-in, okay.
Grizzlies. Yeah.
Mia with the throw.
Quick send up to L. L trying to thread that through to Ari.
Ari,
Ari's going to get a
and
touch.
Ari did a great
Oh,
touch.
and can we? Oh, we
just
can't
not
get
able to
there.
keep up with it.
So that was one time the goalie was staying home. So we had a chance, but not to be that time. That ball, a little bit of English here, bouncing around. Ava trying to come down with it. There's a through
See,
ball.
Al's gonna have to get a touch.
Oh, oh, that looked like a handball. Yeah. Oh, we're going to be able to intercept this. Grace is able to bring this down. She get white defenders all around her, converging on that. So kind of the top
If
of
Ari
our.
can get a turn,
Yep.
see if we can get a touch.
Oh, Ari's getting.
No, she does get a hold of it.
She does. Yep, and she
Take a
sends that
shot,
across.
and-
Oh, it goes off the top of the goal. So. She
Top
hit
back
the
corner
net.
of the goal, I think. Yeah.
She hit the net, but it was on the outside and the top of the goal. So, good job generating a quality shot there.
Yeah. Good cross-body, heavy shot on that. That was good. Just need to drop by about 6 inches, and it would have been a tick on the old scoreboard. A lot of pressure. Goffstown's only put one on the clock. One
I
on
know.
the board.
Yep. With all the
Good
with all
touch
the
and
time
turn
of
by Grace.
possession and opportunities here, you're right.
She
Nice good
finds
through
L.
ball to L. L's going to turn this and be able to cross that over.
Great
Who's
cross.
there?
She's got
Oh,
Grace.
yeah.
I mean, Rose.
Yeah.
Rose tries to put it in. but
Again, that looks similar to the ball that Shannon was trying to collect. The way it bounced, Rose was almost caught in between.
Yeah.
She couldn't dive for it and really get her head out over it. But good opportunity.
So McKenna in, L out. Get a little bit of a breather.
Cheyenne getting her first touch, I think. She's going to send that forward. McKenna poking it back to Grace. Grace nutmegs the defender, but Dover comes away with the ball temporarily. Oh, and there's a attempt of a through ball.
Rose called for it.
Yeah.
She got
Oh,
the
and
pass.
there's a shot. That'll be on frame, but from the few yards out from the top of the penalty box
Yeah,
area.
Rose called for it, and she got the pass, but it looked like she wasn't expecting it to come.
Comes Ari trying to turn the corner. She's going to
And
try
a
that
great
shot again.
Oh, off the crossbar now.
She hit the crossbar. So almost the exact same play. She lowered the shot a little bit. It needed about, I don't know, another foot or so. And there's another shot on net from afar. So it's going to bounce kind of slowly into the goalie's arm. She's going to roll this out. And, oh, we were almost able to intercept that.
Big long pass to try to clear the zone a little bit.
Yep. So Mia's going to throw that in from the far sideline here.
Ooh, that's going to be a dangerous kick.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right.
Wait, is that what is that the official name?
Dangerous play.
Dangerous play.
Yeah.
I always get that
It's
mixed up.
usually a kick, though. You're right.
Yes.
There's our first free kick of the game. It's going to go down. Dover's going to actually send it back. And
We're able to keep possession here and see if they can get a shot off.
A couple passes, and they're going to take a far shot. That I think it would have gone wide, but Shannon had to track that, and pull that down cleanly out of the air. It's good.
Great kick by Shannon. Gets through McKenna.
It's a send forward, but a little too far forward.
Two subs
go out of bounds. Yeah, a couple more subs. Seen a lot of subs this game, both teams. Grace trying to send that forward. Yep, little miss hit there.
Yep.
So Dover's going to come back with it again.
Good step by Ava.
Yep.
Needs to move. Needs to move. Too much time.
Yep. Dover's. Here comes McKenna trying to do something.
It's a second chance to get it in.
Yep.
Ari's going to get another look.
Turn and she's going to fire, and that's going to go wide left past the far side or far post.
Ari's getting a little frustrated now, I think. She's taken some decent shots on goal here and hasn't been able to dial in the posts.
Yeah, I don't think anything will compare to that game where she hit both posts and the crossbar in the same game with the same shot, I think, one time. It was like pinball. Oh, good touch by Ayla. She's got all the time right now. She needs it. She finds McKenna. Oh, McKenna trying to get one
extra
one
touch.
Pass. Yeah, one touch past the defender. And Cheyenne gets, and there's a good send through, but Bridget Sable, or no, not Bridget.
That's Mia.
Mia was there, yep. Thankfully, because that had a Dover player with dark green shorts, I just noticed that, streaking down that far side. Dover player with a cast on her arm out there.
It must be a soft cast because usually if they're wearing something like that, it's wrapped in.
Yes.
I've seen all sorts of things like bubble wrap and things like that.
Otherwise, it becomes an inadvertent club.
Yeah.
Oh, good job by the defense to
like
get
100 grit sandpaper club too. What a great job by Mia to send that ball
right back. Yep.
After head deflection.
We're seeing Dover with a little more disruption of our.
They've had a little bit more pep in their step than
as soon as I say that, here we go. And here comes Rose with a touch on that. Oh, sends it across the mouth of the goal. And I think that's going to be a corner. Did it touch the defender?
It must have.
Yeah. So here we go.
McKenna's in the corner.
Yeah, I'd like to see McKenna in the box with her height.
A quick service here. A short
kick. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet tonight.
It's going to
try this again.
Towards the far side. Oh, just gets off of Alyssa.
Yep.
Good stop by Cheyenne because that ball would have went on for days.
Yeah. Here comes Bridget. She's going to shoot from the 30-yard line. I don't know if that was a shot or a send into the 18-yard
We haven't seen any need to do that today.
No.
We've seen it a few times.
She was hoping maybe a couple teammates were breaking, but you're right. That hasn't been the jump into the zone point just yet tonight. So 8 minutes left in the first half here.
Heavy possession time from
8 minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes. Heavy possession time from Goffstown. Still only 1-0 though.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, and there's a shot from
afar.
McKenna was able to get a head on it, and it went wide.
All these opportunities.
I bet from the stands that looked a lot closer on that deflection. So I'm going to look for a short kick here maybe.
I don't think we've seen it past the football 30.
Oh,
that's going
that
just
does
shy
skip
of it
past.
as well.
Yeah.
Good pressure by Alyssa. See if she can keep it. She's able to keep it. Go for a cross.
Oh, and the defender takes that off her head or face, sacrificing to keep that from getting a good cross in. Ari goes to make the turn. She falls.
It makes it
she's
through a
able
lot
to
of
get
traffic.
past. Yep, and there it is. Who's on the other
No
end?
one's on the post,
that went
though.
long. Yeah, that went long. So it's going to be a goal kick. So, yep, if that was on the ground, that could have been a tap in. So you're right, Joe. If you look at time of possession and shots and most stats, the only one that matters is a very skinny 1-0 lead
Yes.
right now for Goffstown.
Keith, where are we at shots? Keith, where are we at shots? 15 shots so far, Tom.
15-3. Wow. So Goffstown at the moment dominating in that stat, but again, not dominating in the score.
No, not at all. So it's with teams that take up a little more, more of your free time.
Bridget dancing through some defenders, doesn't quite get it tackled, but you kind of lose possession here in midfield. But again, Dover's so quick to get behind the ball that I think it's going to be a challenge for them to have a sustained attack or pressure in our defensive
They're
third.
definitely in a defensive mode, and they have to really work to get an offensive push because of that. But back to what I was kind of saying is that 15 shots on net, one score.
Oh, there's a through ball. Yep.
That's probably a little bit of a sign of where Goffstown hasn't been able to capitalize on those things in some of the harder games where teams are taking up more of their free time and
we have a
more of their
substitution
free
here.
space. So we got Kat,
Avery and Peyton coming
and
on
Al
for-
coming on. Cheyenne.
Oh, 4, yep.
Yeah, Cheyenne, Ayla.
Ari.
Ari came off, and Rose. And Grace, I
Rose.
mean. Oh, here comes
Grace.
Ari. I was like, I didn't see her come off, and there she is.
Oh, McKenna looking to turn this. She's going to poke it
Great
forward.
ball. See if Avery can put it in.
Oh, and Avery puts it right on the goalie,
Right on the goalie.
who does not give up a rebound.
He used to
Another-
try to drill into my players. If you got to get those opportunities, do not look
Right.
at the goalie.
Yeah, that ball's coming forward here. Peyton's going to send this back to Bridget so we can reset. He's going to get that up to Avery quickly. He's making the turn here. He's going to swing this wide. Oh, and that ball's left for nobody.
Nobody there.
And there's a wide shot
Yeah, and
that I think probably seemed like it would play out better to the, the shooter, but that could have been trouble.
yeah, the old telltale of you're staring at the goal, you shoot right to her. If you don't look,
Yeah.
and you can shoot elsewhere if you're aiming for elsewhere, right? But you hear the
Yeah, it's like-
opposition to
it's-
that is that they can read your eyes, but
It's like skiing or biking, right?
Yeah, you gotta-
Where you look or where your tips are going to go, or the
Yeah.
wheel of your front wheel.
I've always told my players, don't worry about the goalie reading your eyes. If you keep kicking it to them 100% of the time, they don't have to read your eyes.
Yeah.
So train your muscle memory.
But again, not a lot of sustained pressure by Dover, but they don't need a lot at this point. They need one goal to tie
Yeah.
the game.
It's a quick, breakaway, one-on-one against Shannon, and then it could be a tied game, right? So I don't want to
Yeah, and
get the commentator's curse here, but that's all it takes on something like this, and
got
it's
it.
been completely kind of dominated by Goffstown so far.
Yeah, I think we've debated is 1-0 or 2-0 the more dangerous score in a game. I think 2-0.
I think 2-0 as well.
Well, let's get another goal,
I
and
think
let's
I think it depends on the
let's
time of the game, maybe.
let's play with the most dangerous score here.
Ooh, Elle's able to make
Elle's
it
able.
through.
She's gonna be able to
She's
turn
gonna
and
left
take a
side,
shot.
which she's strongest.
So So another fairly short punt there. That was longer than the last one, but Dover trying to just punch that forward. And they're going to send that through. They're making some connecting passes here, Joe. Oh, and there's a through ball. That's getting
ball.
deep, and I don't think this will be trouble, but it allows Dover to come out from behind the ball here.
Ball's still in.
Yeah, it is. And the send forward. I think Bridget was looking for a little more of a line drive. Oh, that almost bounced up and inadvertently hit a hand, but it didn't. So again, we're going to see a punch into the zone.
Take,
they
had to pressure it.
If there was any bobble there, that would have been dangerous. So yeah, we're on the ref's watch. I suspect it'll be very punctual. So we'll see. I'm not keeping track off camera here. Oh, McKenna trying to feed that forward to L. And Dover again. Dover's got more numbers forward in the last few minutes than we've seen.
And it would really be in Goffstown's in their favor, obviously, but to put something else in before the end of the half, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
And that's going to be a Dover throw. No, a Goffstown throw-in. So if this is how the half ends, the score, Dover's down by 1, and they're getting a little bit of momentum here. I don't want to get carried away, but they're going to feel better going to the second half than
being 1-0, and they had a good last 5 minutes for sure.
Yeah. And McKenna says, I've seen enough. And she comes to midfield and just clears that off the sideline. So we have the fog still kind of rolling through the field here, illuminated. So waiting for this final whistle at any minute. Oh, and that ball can't get cleared. I hear the runoff from the ref. We're about 5 seconds away from the close of the first half. So he's not going to let that play develop, unfortunately. That could have been a walk-in by Cat, but the time is the time. So we will end the half with the score 1-0.
The Goffstown Adult Education Program, also known as GAP, offers in-person and online courses to any student 16 years or older who is seeking credit recovery, an alternative diploma, or a high school equivalency certificate. Additionally, students can receive elective life credits for work, home, volunteer, and alternative educational experiences. The program offers a wide range of courses, including algebra, biology, health and gym, English, U.S. history, and welding, where students are given the opportunity to engage in hands-on learning with our knowledgeable teachers. In-person courses are offered every fall and spring semester, while online courses are available year-round. Tuition is $75 per half credit. Payment plans and scholarships are available for students who demonstrate financial need. The registration process is quick and easy and can be done using the link that's always posted on the GAP page of the high school website. This link will take students to an online registration form which lists what classes are currently available to sign up for. Once completed, the registration is processed and the student will receive an email containing their student contract as well as details of how and where to make any payments that are due. We at the GHS Adult Education Program are eager to assist you in your educational journey, and we're looking forward to being able to help you with our enriching courses. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the program, please feel free to contact us through the high school website or call us at 603-660-5302. We are also available to reach through text at 603-487-7047. We look forward to hearing from you and to being a part of furthering your education.
Did you know the most medals won for Olympic basketball are both held by women? They are held by Teresa Edwards and Lisa Leslie with 4 gold medals each.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm an outside back, and you're watching GTV.
The Goffstown Shuttle is a comfortable and easy way for Goffstown residents to secure transportation for a variety of needs, and it's completely free. The Manchester Transit Authority is pleased to partner with the town of Goffstown to provide curb-to-curb transportation to the residents of Goffstown. We strive to bring an enjoyable riding experience that helps those in need of transportation. All Goffstown residents are welcome to utilize the Goffstown Shuttle, completely free of charge. Everything from getting groceries to needing a ride to medical appointments, Goffstown Shuttle has you covered. All buses are ADA accessible and people of all ages are welcome. Priority will be given to those over the age of 62 as well as those going to medical appointments. You are welcome to bring someone along for the ride if you would like to have a family member or friend with you. Passenger destinations are permitted within Goffstown and for medical appointments in Goffstown, Manchester, and Bedford. You can also gain access to any destination on the MTA system by connecting to Route 6 at the Shaw's Plaza. The MTA and Goffstown are looking forward to meeting your transportation needs. Give us a call now to schedule your first ride.
Actually, I don't think we need to count in, Joe. I think we're live. Anyways, welcome back to the Goffstown girls varsity soccer match tonight as they play the Green Wave of Dover in their white away uniforms, and we are waiting for the whistle, and there it is for the second half, and Goffstown will have possession to start here, and the game is a
Touch, go through.
is been a all Goffstown. Oh, and here's McKenna. I was going to say it's been all Goffstown right on cue, and Elle was pretty far off sides there, but I wonder if Dover wasn't playing a little higher line there.
A little bit. The player with Kat was a little bit deeper. It looked a little deceiving because she was so far off her own player, but
Yep.
it did look like she was off.
Here comes Goffstown resetting, but I was going to say in a lot of stats it's been all Goffstown or heavily favored toward the Grizzlies. But in the stat that matters, like we say, it's only a one-goal game. And here comes Dover trying to poke this forward. And Ari's there to collect it as they try to get it through the middle. And let's see what Dover's looking to do here. They're going to swing it wide. Adrie's able to come up and scoop that. But Dover's able to keep this forward. Ari going to come back. And we can't cleanly collect it.
Dover's having trouble finding feet all game, and Goffstown's having trouble intercepting that at the moment.
Elle trying to collect it. Dover's come out with a little more sense of urgency, I think. I would think during the halftime break they were encouraged, only down one goal, and had a little momentum toward the end of the game there.
Yeah, a game where they're having trouble keeping possession, but well within the margin of being in this game.
Good turn there, and send forward for Kat by Elle. Dover's going to try to clear this, and they get it into the middle here. And there's something we haven't seen, a long diagonal to try to get past our three back.
They're keeping it in. That ball, just squeaks out.
Ran out of real estate. I don't think we saw that before.
No, not
in the
yet.
First half. We'll see if they keep trying that. That is one way to get over the top of a defense, certainly. Good block there.
Good stop by Adrie. See if Kat can touch and go.
Kat's going to send this forward. Good weight on that, and let's see what Dover does. They're going to play it back and send this forward.
Right in the
Avery
middle.
has a chance.
Avery's there with a long touch.
Yeah, the goalie's way out. Autumn trying to get it back here. And Dover doing a good job of keeping it forward.
Brooks saw Avery. Got through Avery.
Yep. Good job here by Kat. She's going to send this forward. A little weight on that, but the defender says it's not getting through anyway. I'm going to send this right back. And
yeah, that would have been a hard one to catch up to, I think.
Yep. That ball gets dumped in nicely, and Adrie trying to win the foot race, and she will, but it'll be Dover throw in. Oh, and they're going to throw it back instead of keeping it in our penalty area.
Long touch.
Yep. So here we go, trying to reset here. Elle's going to try to bring this downfield. She's got McKenna streaking right down the center of the field with her arm out, saying, "Here I am."
Autumn's got wide open on the right-hand side as well.
And Elle's going to take that shot. It's going to go past the far side wide off a bounce. We're in the 6-yard box, I think. That bounce occurred. So Goffstown going to try to look to lock this in here. We've seen some short kicks. And that kick's going to get all the way through. Well, they perfectly placed there. I don't know if Dover's got a little better spacing right now or what, but they seem to be finding some lanes easier than they were in the first half. Speaking of lanes, good pass over to Autumn. Autumn trying to poke it forward. Little light on that, yeah. And again, here comes Dover playing the very simple passes, trying to get it down. Bridget stopping it from getting past the back line nicely. Cat trying to send that forward.
19, what a great takedown.
Yep. And there's a
Autumn
good
with
ball.
touch. See
Yeah.
if she can fire it
Autumn's
in.
got a chance.
Is she
Oh, great shot by Autumn.
Yeah, it gets punched up and over.
Yeah, so the goalie able to save that, but conceding the corner in the process. So,
That was a great shot.
yep, good take, good look.
So I'm noticing that the bottom, I've noticed this a few minutes ago, that the bottom left-hand corner of that goal is kind of up in the air a little bit. So hopefully nothing gets down in that corner and comes flying out the back and
Yeah.
called in.
So here
inadvertently
comes
to
the
something
send
else.
in. That looks like a dangerous ball. Oh, look, might have ricocheted off the near post there. Here comes Dover. They're going to send this
Long
far
touch.
forward. Yep,
And a
long,
long
touch. But Ari's going to get there, and we're going to be able to reset this. Bridget's going to take
Bridget did
this
a couple of
forward.
long
Yeah.
touches
Oh, my
herself.
goodness. Yep.
Then McKenna. She's
McKenna's
gonna have a foot
try
race.
to win the foot race. She does.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a penalty.
That has got to be a penalty.
That was outside the box, but McKenna was tackled by the goalie, who was way up.
Yeah,
her
there
line.
should be a
So
red.
here-
That should be a
I'm
card if
looking
you're
at-
going and trying to disturb a run.
Oh my goodness!
Like that.
I'm looking at the replay, and that is a minimum yellow card. Minimum
That's
yellow
what coach
card.
is yelling that needs to be a yellow card.
That is, it can't be more clear on the replay, Joe. 100% intent to take her out and
Yes,
out of
it's
that
all
play.
like you mentioned many times. It's all about intent, and that intent was to remove the body from the ball, and it was done quite aggressively.
So, good position here for a free kick. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Oh, and that ball's going to scoot across.
Autumn able to keep it in.
Yep, and trying to flick that over. Defender gets a piece of it, but we're going to be able to reset here. And Brooke was sending that forward, but I think it went off her foot. And anyways, here comes a long send, but we've got players back. So good job by Adri there to do a front somersault and avoid injury on that play there. I don't know if you saw that, very acrobatic. So here we go.
Autumn, she's got L.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
not able to feed it to her.
Yeah. Brooke sends that up to Avery. Let's reset this here. There's a nice through
This
ball.
one here to
Yeah,
L.
L's going to try.
She's
to
got
circle
McKenna
this.
in the
Yeah.
middle.
She's going to send this right
And
across.
McKenna got taken down in the middle of the
McKenna-
box.
McKenna fell as a tangle of bodies. The Dover player had her arm up in the air too, so I think it was a tangle there. And regardless, a non-call. But if McKenna had not gone to the turf, I think that would have been an easy tap-in. So Goffstown doing everything but scoring right now.
They are. They gotta.
Yeah.
They gotta put all this stuff behind them and stop putting the ball behind at the back of that net.
We're playing a little wide open here. We're playing with more control in the first half. So here's Dover again, a little bit more on their front foot right now.
Well, they're trying to turn some of this frustration that Goffstown has into some momentum on their own.
Well, we're 8 or 9 minutes into the second half. It's still a very close game.
Still as tight as it can get.
One score game, absolutely. There's a long throw in. It's going to get flicked forward. Can McKenna get a foot on
That's
it?
got to
No.
be a handball.
There's Ava. There's a dump forward. It's got good weight on that. And McKenna's streaking down. So collision of bodies there. Again, the whistle's been a little stingy with the
Yeah,
whistle
a little
tonight on
bit.
both sides, I think.
For sure,
But-
yes.
And there's a quick take by L from far away, and the goalie's able to kind of squeeze that. Oh, and Dover gets that first. I don't think Autumn realized someone was streaking in right there. That ball's going to be another Goffstown throw.
Brooke with a good throw.
Yep. Finds Ari. Ari's going to, oh, I thought that was going
I
to get
thought
flicked
I
right
did
in.
too.
Oh, my gosh, I was getting excited before the play even developed. Oh, and here we go. Elle's going to spin this back around, string it across,
no
but
one's
it's going to
there
get
to receive it.
intercepted. Yep. And Dover doesn't have the numbers, so good job by Goffstown to keep this on the attack. Oh, Ari.
Oh, Ari,
Yeah, Ari's
unfortunate
able to
punch
get
for her.
that. Yep. Ari turned the corner here. Here we go. Elle's going to have a nice shot with her left foot. And it's going to go right into the waiting arms of the goalie. So, again, more shots. And there's another high, fairly short punt. We've seen that a couple times tonight. Going to be able to capitalize on that, or at least play it accordingly. Bridget looking to turn this upfield, and she will, but run out of room. So
much like the first half, Tom, lots and lots and lots of opportunities, and nothing to show of it right now.
I'm going to go on record.
Except frustration.
Yeah, I'm going to go on record, Joe, and say I don't think this will end in a 1-0 game, but who knows?
Right. We didn't think that it was going to be 1-0 to this point right now.
So good send forward there to Elle. Elle's got, she's been able to play her through, and good job. McKenna's making the defender make a play, and that's going to be a foul on McKenna. The defender had position, but that's okay. That was a good through ball there.
It was.
And we have the defenders running with their backs to our goals. That's always a good thing. The send forward, no one near the Dover player that receives that ball. Bridget not able to connect with Adri. Again, Dover, a little sense of urgency in these throw-ins. I think they've picked up their pace of play a bit. It's a poke forward. Here comes Ari turning the corner, and she's able to get it forward. Oh, good touch by McKenna. And a good send forward, but too far.
Oh, too much.
Yeah, not quite the angle. And you got to give the goalie credit. She came out far again. Oh, and
Great
Autumn
job
could
by
shoot. Oh, Autumn could have almost shot from that distance.
Yeah, that's
The
a
goalie was
long
so
way
far.
out.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
goalie was so
way out.
far
You're right,
out.
Tom. Yeah, you are right.
But we're not used to seeing the goalie come out that far, so I don't think it's our first instinct
Not
to
in other-
shoot from that distance.
Yeah, not in other games, but this game is the goalie's been quite eager to get off the line.
Yes. So, Dover coach telling Dover to find the holes, keep moving. I think they have been moving a little bit more this second half.
Yeah, they have been.
Oh, Avery able to recover that. She's going to send us in again. We're settling for shots that are low probability right now, or lower than I think they need to be.
Yeah.
Brooks going to send that all the way forward to Elle. Can Elle bring this down? She does.
She's got Cat going.
Oh, I think she
doesn't get it to her.
Yeah, I don't think she saw Cat going wide. Going to send this back to try to reset. And Avery gets dispossessed there. So Brooks going to send that back forward to Ari. Ari's going to send it over to Ava. And Autumn's got options. Yep. She had two good options there, Brooke and Ava. Avery would have been a contested pass. I like to see that. Ari trying to poke that forward.
Keep it low. And
she's going to send that forward.
Oh.
Yep. Goalie was tracking it the whole way.
Yeah.
Tough angle. And good throw by the goalie. I don't think we've seen one.
Oh, good touch by
this
Adri.
far.
Keep
Yep.
that ball going.
And again, the goalie's all over the place here. If McKenna can get a touch on it. Oh, Autumn's got a great shot. Oh, and it's going to go off her foot and kind of slice her hook. I guess that would be a,
Where we at?
slice.
Where we at, Keith?
It's a
That'd
shot,
be a shot,
but not a shot on
goal.
Yeah, not a shot on goal.
What is that again, Keith?
So
34 shots, Tom.
In all. I think the vast majority of those on frame.
Oh, that ball goes
Yeah.
just floating in free space right in the middle of the field, right at the top of the attacking zone.
Yeah. Good job by Ari to get that up to Elle. Elle's going to
Elle
have this
needs
on her left
another
foot. where
touch
she
and then a
wants
shot
it.
here.
Yeah, and there it is. And the
Still
goalie,
the goalie.
yeah, able to bat it away, but out of bounds. So another corner. I mean, we've had one good set piece and a couple corners. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. We get numbers forward here, Joe. I like it. We got Brooke at the top of the box. And
Another
good
great
ball.
service,
Oh,
and
where's it going to
nobody
go?
touched it.
Oh, it goes untouched.
Where was our player at the far post?
How
That
do
should
we
have
not
gobbled
get
that
a
up.
Yeah, it seems like we would have got some kind of touch on that.
Subs for Dover. Ooh, a long touch right
there
in
it
front
is.
of the
Yep.
18.
Autumn's going to take it wide here.
See if she can get across.
Little chip in, but yeah, the goalie save percentage is excellent tonight. Oh, and Kat, good job. She's going to.
Oh,
good
good
job
touch.
by Elle. Yeah, and she's got a wide open net. She just didn't notice it. Did she get taken
Taken
down there?
down in the box.
I couldn't tell what happened there. But we've let the goalie off the hook a number of times
Yeah,
tonight.
they got tangled up while they was laying on the ground, and
Yeah, a lot of bodies on the ground, not a lot of whistles. Again, it's neither here nor there now, but big
long
touch
touch.
there. Yep, Brooke's going to send that right forward to Elle. Good look. Elle comes down with it. Can she keep it?
she's got Avery.
Yep.
Oh,
Avery not
doesn't
able to collect that. Yeah. Good second effort, though, to stay with. Again, big touches. Good calm poke there by Ava to keep it going.
Autumn, this is
Great
probably your best
through ball.
opportunity
This
right
is
here.
it. This is it. And there's a shot.
Off the
Oh, it goes
crossbar
off the
and a
crossbar.
handball, which is not called in the box
my
off of McKenna.
goodness. Crazy, crazy. What is the call there?
Cat dragged her down. When,
Did she? Okay.
Well, either that.
Let's see. I'm looking
it
at the
did look
replay
like
here. Here we go, Joe. Here's the shot by Autumn.
Yep, there's the handball, and
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but boy, we are doing everything but scoring in the last couple minutes. I think that's been one of the stories of the season is our inconsistent
these are like
offensive output here.
hockey stats here. 40 shots on goal and one in.
You know, we have multiple games
Well,
with
not
more
on goal,
than
but 40 shots.
More than 10. Oh, that was almost a handball there. Multiple goals with multiple games with more than 10 goals.
Great weighted ball.
Yep.
Cat's
Cat's
got to be
on
able to
it.
catch that. Cat's trying to dribble
Cat's
through and then
taken
taken down.
Finally, a call, and that looked like it was outside the box, so just outside the penalty area. So the ref's going to mark where the space has to be given by the defenders. And here we go. We're flooding the area.
We are. There's only two behind the ball, which is good to see.
Brooke is wide open there. She's looking.
Oh,
She tried to get a foot on it. Yep.
Autumn with a great service to the top of the
Oh,
box.
and
and
McKenna's
deflecting it.
get a foot on it, but not a lot behind it by the time we get to the goalie. Again, long throw. But it's going to find a maroon jersey. And another tangle of bodies there, Joe.
I don't know about you, Tom, but this is
We're trying to bottle it up, and we're getting bodied. So
it's kind of exhausting watching all this
I'm
pressure.
tired.
All this pressure and nothing to relieve the pressure.
Yeah, so we got Grace, Ayla, and Rose coming in. Let's see.
Autumn, Avery, and Kat.
Okay.
See if some fresh legs can make something happen here.
Those are the positions that are doing most of the running right now. Dover looking to come down. Adri's going to reset this. Back to Bridget. Bridget hadn't touched that ball in quite a few minutes. You don't see that very often.
No.
It's a good thing when the defense isn't continually involved in the play.
Still an opportunity for a swing there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, big touch there, but we're not able to. Good touch by Dover there. And they're making some nice overlapping
That's gonna
runs
go
here.
over.
Oh, and that went over Adri. Yep. So Dover's going to get to it first, but no, good tackle by Adri to get it out of bounds. But boy, good representation for the Green Wave in the crowd too. Every time there's a momentum or a good play by Dover, we're getting a lot of cheering.
a Dover player kind of tipped over at the top of the box there, and
Yeah,
everybody was looking for a call, and
I didn't see
there was hardly any
anything there.
contact.
Yeah. They've held the whistle for a lot more than that. Dover putting some passes together here, connecting a few.
This is the most offensive.
This will be, what,
strategy
six or
that they've had here.
seven passes in a row?
Yeah. Probably the biggest offense this
Yeah.
half. I'm not able to keep that.
That gets poked out by Dover, so we're going to have a throw in here. It's going to go down the...
Oh, Brazil Brook can keep that
Yeah,
in, which
no,
it does
it's
go
not able
out.
to. Yeah, it gets juggled out of bounds. Dover looking to generate an opportunity here.
Ooh, they
Oh,
get it
that's
to
a
the top of
nice-
the box.
Boy. And
It
oh,
is
they
gonna
didn't
be
go
an
for the
opportunity
shot.
For a shot.
And it is a shot on frame. And luckily,
Just that, they've had 2 or 3 minutes of sustained pressure here,
Yeah.
and
that's a rather easy
That could decide the
save,
game.
but
Yeah.
had to be a save nonetheless. And that ball goes through here. Brooks going to send that over to Bridget. Bridget's going to fire that forward, but it's going to come right back here.
this is going to be another opportunity for a
Yeah,
shot,
we've got to
possibly.
be careful here. No penalties.
This is the
Yeah, so Brooke finds
another long
Yeah,
touch, and
boy.
Dover's able to keep it.
both sides right now, Joe. There's been a lot of heavy touches of the ball.
There
I don't know
have
if it's
been.
the change in temperature. That ball's getting a little harder. Oh, and that
It's
ball
gonna
goes
go up
over.
and
We've got to
over.
run with that. We've got to run with that. And good touch by McKenna, and she's going to do just that.
We've got numbers coming up, Tom, which
Yeah.
is great to see.
And we're going to send that forward.
And that's going to make it over.
Oh,
and
and that was
That was
offsides.
gonna be offsides.
Yeah. Yeah, good job by the back line when McKenna held up. So did the defensive line and caused that offsides. That's a good kick forward.
That's a great
It's going to
kick.
go over everybody.
that covered some
And
real estate.
Dover's got some. They were bearing down on that with some good speed. We're playing some kickball right now, Joe.
Yes, we are.
There we go.
Got Rose wide open here on the far end, and
Send
she's
that
going to
forward.
be able to
That's
get
a
that
great
ball.
Rose is going to get there. The goalie's
Way
committed. There it is. That should go in, and
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
Great job. Great finish by Rose. The goalie was caught in no man's land coming out, but Rose got there first, and there's that long sought-after second goal
Wow, Tom.
that Goffstown has waited a long time to put on the
16:52
board.
remaining in the game, and we've got our second goal.
Second goal of the night. So great finish by Rose. And
So this is the time of the game where 2-0 is much more comfortable than 1-0.
yes.
Right? So depending on timing of the game,
Yeah, like
we
I
talked
said,
about that earlier.
I'd like to see a 2-0 lead and play with this dangerous score, if you will. Good flick forward there. Goffstown doing a good job keeping this in. Rose, she says, I've got ideas on another goal here. Setting up one for my teammates and try to send that across. And good strike there, but I think Grace is going to get there. It's going to bounce around a little bit and find a Dover player. We'll send that forward. Brooke
Still
brings
makes it
that
to Dover.
down, but yeah, we're on the weak side here. So
So Dover's having
that ball sent forward, but again, we got to come back for this. Good touch there, but Dover's going to get the next touch. That's going to go down the sideline. Brooks able to tackle it out.
Yeah, so Tom, I was about to say that Dover's probably will be playing their strongest that they've played all game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Goffstown coughs up the score number 2.
Yep.
Where we've been seeing Dover stepping up and actually making some, some decent plays.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
down low
bouncy ball. Yep. Uh-oh,
And
that
here's
came
another
down.
opportunity
That
as
came
well.
down. That's a dangerous score. Oh,
Shannon.
great job by
Great job.
Shannon. That was close. That was their
Big smile on her face because she knew that there was not much more margin in
No.
her jumping where that ball was going.
She needed every bit of her outstretched arms
Yes.
for that.
Great job for her taking that down. Here's
and-
another
oh,
ball.
here
The
we go,
goalie
the
is
goalie.
way out again.
Oh, yeah. She just beat L to that ball. That ball gets flicked over here, and Bridget's going to stay with it. Get position here. And Dover's going to send this back a little bit to kind of reset.
Getting kind of swarmed by Goffstown.
Yeah.
And it still gets
Oh,
back to
no.
her.
Yeah, it gets right back to the – and we're
here's
stuffing the
another
ball
opportunity
here.
for a
But,
clean shot.
here's a shot.
Great job
Shannon
by
was a
Shannon
little-
to keep track of that.
Yeah, she was a little shielded from that. Blocked her view, perhaps, but we've got a player down. I think she took quite a shot from Brooke in the midsection.
Yeah, she's holding her back.
And I think she's a little shook up, but she's able to walk off the field. She's already got a cast on one arm. I hope this is not another injury for her.
Never want to see that.
We don't see any injuries,
Nope.
let alone multiple. You see a punt. It's going to just reach the center circle here. Dover does a good job bringing this down and controlling it. Look like a bit of a different team here in the second half.
Yeah, they've been playing their strongest soccer yet this game.
Yeah. Good job by McKenna. She's just going to send that forward. Here comes the goalie way out. We've got to pressure that.
Yeah, we do.
We got to take her on one-on-one.
Yeah, because she just gave it up to.
Because if nothing else, taking her on one-on-one could let the rest of us come forward. And it took her quite a few seconds to get back onto her line. Oh, and there's a shot from Ari, and that hit the upright
The football
crossbar.
yeah.
So Ari's hit the upright crossbar, the goal crossbar, the back of the net.
Both posts, and even the back corner of the post.
Yeah. It's like a bingo card.
Yeah. Good win by Rose.
Yep. McKenna able to sweep this across, trying to find Grace. And that ball
Ayla with a
gets
great
sent in
touch.
forward. Oh, and it's in no man's land. Oh, and a great effort by McKenna. It gets ricocheted off the goalie and out. The goalie threw her body in the path of that. And that could have been goal number 3. So we got, I missed the subs, Joe. You're going to have to help me out here.
Yeah, so we got Mia coming in for Adri, and I think there's going to be a shift on the back. We got Cheyenne coming in, and
Alyssa? Did
Alyssa
come
came in. Yeah.
All right. Oh, and here we go, Joe. We got a little, almost had some crazy ball starting in the box there.
Adri, and was Ayla in? I believe she was she?
Yeah.
Oh, great cross.
Oh, look at that. Oh. And they're going to get a call on Ari. Ari took a shot,
She
hit
took
the
a shot.
ball. And they're going to say she took the player out as a foul. I'm not sure that's possible when you're
taking
taking a shot and you hit the ball.
Anything's possible.
I mean, it wasn't even a 50-50 ball.
No, it
she,
wasn't.
She
no.
took the shot. At any rate, play resumes. And Goffstown looking to set it up. Get some wide options here. There's a
handball in
handball.
the middle of the field.
Another handball. Again, there's only 2 refs in these NHIAA games. I don't know why there aren't 3. If nothing else, for the safety of the players. Oh,
Great job by Cheyenne.
Yeah, good tackle there. She's able to send that forward. Grace gets a
Grace
touch
is
on it. Yeah, and kind of leaves it for Ari. And Dover able to keep it away, though. Grace is going to send that forward, and we've got...
This is where we should automatically be shifting the field.
Yep.
There we go, switching it there. It takes too long because we're going straight middle every time.
Yep.
There
Oh,
we
that
go,
ball
and
gets
see?
intercepted
Straight
there.
middle right there, Tom, and it just...
So Ava looking to send it forward. Dover gets a foot in there to stop it.
Rose with the battle and able to...
And Dover just kind of plugging the ball in here. And there's a long send-in. We'll take it because there's no white jerseys in the neighborhood.
10 minutes left, Tom.
And there's that turnover you're talking about during the half, you know, unforced turnovers. Yeah. I don't know, is this going to be a short 10 minutes or a
there's
long
another
10
one
minutes?
into the middle, a touch from Bridget.
What do you think? A long 9 or 10 minutes or a short 9 or 10 minutes? No.
At this rate, Tom, it's been a long game of
long and short.
anticipation.
Yeah. So it looks like a foul there in Cheyenne. It's going to result in a free kick. So if nothing else, it's let Dover put more white jerseys forward than they have in a long time.
Yeah,
So it looks like we're marking up long send in, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds before anyone can touch it. 2-0. We're on the right end of the score, but it sure does seem like we'd have more. Oh, no, and that ball gets tackled away. And it's going to get sent
crossed in. And there's
crossed
white jerseys
in.
there. And there's another potential shot.
And Brooks able to send that out forward. We've got to chase that
Touching
ball.
through,
Good touch there by Grace.
McKenna's going to be able to disturb it, see if she can touch and go through.
She did, dragging her right foot forward on the turf, but it's going to stay
Dover's doing
contested.
a good job of keeping hold of it.
Wait, Dover's got us locked in, Joe.
They certainly do.
I'm not sure what to think about this. You know, credit to them, but we were getting out of this pressure so much in the first half. Just a little misconnections there. Well, we said this would be a battle. Both teams desperate for points. We really need 4 points out of this game. So here we go, switching it a bit, but again, Dover coming right back. Good switch there. McKenna might have the angle there. It's going to stay in. Oh, good touch forward. And that defender has been doing a great job all night getting position on our players. She's able to stop that forward.
Tie up the
push.
Tie up the run every time.
Here we go. Ari's going to send this across. Not across. He's going to send it out of bounds. I think we had Rose on the far side. So we didn't have numbers, but...
A lot of player rotations from Dover. They've been moving players the whole game. In and out.
Number 21 takes that down, which is also good to see. She was one who went out earlier, so glad to see her back in the game. So Ava D surveying her options. Alyssa's going to send that through.
Rose can catch it. She's going to be able to catch that.
She's going to race to get there. Oh, she's got it there, and Ari had a touch on it, and it went wide. I thought that was going to be Ari's finish. So good pressure by Goffstown.
Great cross by Rose and Ari to be there. But
yeah.
Games like these, they need to hit the back of the net, and games that are maybe less offensive possession.
Oh,
really
Ari getting
need to look
held
back on
there.
that.
My goodness. Finally a whistle. And there's a quick send in, and Rose trying to get a foot on it. Not able to, reaching out, stretching. Just not connecting, though. So we're going to have a goal kick. We've seen this right down the middle. We've got some white jerseys with no one around them. It's going to be a short kick. We should be pushing up here.
Yes, we should be. We just had McKenna streaking to it, and that's about
Yeah.
it.
Boy, a lot of space for some of these passes. Rose getting that pass through. It was a little contested, but it got through. And we have a Dover player down, so we're going to have a stoppage of play. Hopefully it is not a serious injury. So we're almost at the 5-minute mark.
Oh, she might have got her hand cleated. And she went down for a slide.
Yep, that happened to me in a game way back. I don't want to say how many years ago. I took a tumble, and it turned into a bit of a rugby scrum. Someone swung for the ball, hit my hand instead, and broke a finger.
Broke a finger,
Yeah. Not the first time I broke a finger, and that wasn't the last. But that was the first and last time I did it that way. So hopefully it's not a hand injury, or if it is, it's not a serious one. So we're, like I said, we're almost at the 5-minute mark here. And Goffstown sitting on a 2-0 lead.
They're going to make a substitution during this timeout.
Yep, so it looks like Avery coming in.
Maybe coming in for Alyssa.
And Elle coming in for Rose, or vice versa, yeah.
For Rose. Looks like Ari's moving over here to the right side.
So I can't see from my angle, but I heard the clapping, so that's good. The Dover player is okay, and having the curtains fall down on me here.
Well, hopefully she's going to be all right.
So was the call a foul? Because it looks like Dover's going to get a free kick here. And that's going to get sent forward. And Ari battling for it. Again, Dover making some nice passing connections here. Bridget sends that forward, but it's kind of in between.
Mia able to get the ball. And
no, they keep it in. Oh, that looked like it stayed in.
It did look like it stayed in.
But
it certainly looked like it was going to go out, but I don't think it did.
No, and a good throw there. And that will be a Goffstown throw-in again, and we're frozen at 5 minutes on the game clock.
Another touch through. See if Elle can win this race.
She's got Grace
in the middle.
Yeah. Oh. And the defense has just converged on her until she had to send it wide. So Dover looking to send us forward, but A was there. Gonna skip right just past Avery.
Step by Mia.
Yeah, he's able to send that forward and find Ari. Ari's going to try to turn the corner here. She does. Elle's going to do a step over, and she's going to send that wide and hit one of the banners. I'm not sure who. I think
who
she
made
hit
that
one
save?
of her teammates. Yeah, right underneath the scoreboard.
Another couple of subs here for Dover.
Long send out on the ground. They're able to make that connection, but I think Goffstown's going to get a throw in here, and they will. L sending that back. Grace leaning into it. Dover coming down with it nicely here. Avery able to come back and tackle that away. Cheyenne trying to find a connection, and now Cheyenne's going to be on the wrong side of the ball here. She's able to recover. Again, Dover's push hasn't been extremely fast, so we've been able to recover, but it's definitely been more structured.
Yeah, with them finding themselves
In
so
the
deep in
second
their
half.
defensive zone, it's hard for them to make that recovery.
Yep.
They are quick to get back on defense, though.
They are, yep. No, nice punt. That's going to go into the center circle and come out of it after 2 bounces. Go in the direction Goffstown wants. L has options. There she goes.
Does.
Yep, she sees Grace. Grace is going to keep this going forward.
Grace can
She's got
make
Ari.
it,
Yeah. And she's going to send that on the ground, but it's going to go wide by the near post. So I think we've only got maybe a couple minutes left at this point. Minute 40, according to Keith's watch. Thank you. Well, I didn't think the score would stay 1-0. Goffstown trying to make it 3-0 here in the waning minute or so. Right on cue. Hear the 1 minute call from the ref. Good long throw in. L's looking to get it over to Avery. Avery's going to poke it forward. Ari's going to have to fight through some white jerseys to get that back. Dover has a throw. And Avery's going to send that right back out. No need for anything crazy at this point in the game.
No. Keep the ball
Avery's
in front.
got it down. Yep.
Take an opportunity if you can
yeah,
get it.
That ball's going to come out. We're going to let it roll to the goal keeper and send that. That was a throw.
No,
That's,
that was a kick.
Oh, okay. I saw her arm fling. I'm like, if that was a throw. I didn't even know what I was about to say next. Yeah. Sign her up. So here comes a 10-second countdown. And really, Shannon doesn't have to do anything with it, as that is going to wind down to the end of the game whistle. And Goffstown's going to come away with 4 points, which is what they needed, by a score of 2-0 against the Green Wave of Dover. So a win's a win's a win.
A win's a win. Win is
Points
4
are
points, no
points.
matter how many ticks are on the scoreboard.
Yep, and a beautiful Friday evening in front of a fairly boisterous crowd. Great home game. So the next challenge up is indeed a challenge away against Portsmouth next week. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you from Portsmouth.